Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV's final word, and it's the final word for today's game against Man City, Arsenal versus Man City, where Arsenal lost 2-1 on the day. And yeah, first of all, Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all had a good New Year's Day as well. Yeah, let's get straight into it. The lineup. Pretty much what I expected from an Arteta lineup, to be honest. I mean, obviously Arteta still gets to pick the lineup and the formation and the tactics and even the subs, to be honest. And he'll get to speak to players at half time, usually, because even though he is out with COVID, so that way we don't miss him as much. Hopefully, someone forgot the walkie-talkie, or forgot the phone, something like that. But anyway, yeah, but we came out in the first half, and do you know what? As much as I say Man City were poor, we were brilliant. I mean, we were quality. You couldn't fault us, right? Partey was running the show in the midfield, quality in absolute midfield. I couldn't fault him. It's probably his best performance in an Arsenal shirt right now, in that game. Not even gonna lie. Martinelli was quality. Saka was brilliant. Tierney, what a delivery. What an assist for Saka. And we deservedly took the lead. And we were still pressing them and still giving them problems all the way up until half time, which was surprising to me because usually we score a goal and then we start falling back, right? Maybe they haven't heard that instruction from the assistant. Maybe the assistant wasn't told by Arteta for once. But came out the second half and we fell back. We sort of let them back in the game again, which is exactly what I was fearing. Because even if a Man City who's firing on half cylinders, you let them back in the game, right? Then you're going to struggle, and we did. We started letting opportunities get the better of us, and before you know it, there's a chance in the box for them, and Xhaka, being Granit motherfucking Xhaka, decides I'm gonna be Granit Xhaka for the day and commit a penalty. Right. By the way, the first penalty with Odegaard in this first half was a penalty for me. I don't care if people say there was a slight deviation on the ball. I think that's because actually Odegaard got a foot to it, not because Edison touched it. I think that was a stonewall penalty, absolute all day long. Whereas the other one, the Man City one, was a pen for me. People saying it ain't. Some people went too easily or that. Either or. What Granit Xhaka's done is given the ref an excuse to give a penalty. You don't give him an excuse in that position. How many times does he do it? Every time. All the way through the game, he was diving into silly tackles, right? Thinking, if you take someone out, you're going to get a booking. Right? And if you're not careful, you get yourself sent off. He does it every fucking game, and it gets on my nerves. And when it comes to big games like this, where you get players that will just skin you, right, and then take the foul, you are going to get exposed. And he got exposed again, and it pisses me off. Right? We have to part with this guy in our midfield. Are you joking? There's not anyone better. Right? Ben Sait got, some people said it okay game today. Some of his defending was woeful. I saw one ball, literally, he was turning around in circles, wondering where it's gone. The guy is a useless piece of shit, honestly. Ben Sait. So, and then Gabriel, apparently he's not been booked for dissent. He's been booked for dissent. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. He's giving the excuse to give a yellow card away. So what does he do 2 minutes later? I don't know. I've got to go run in front of Gabriel Jesus and body check him. Knowing Jesus is just going to say, yeah, I'll run into you, mate, because I'll get yourself sent off. Complete lack of mentality and lost their heads. Right? We didn't lose the game because of a refereeing decision. We didn't lose the game because of like being stinged up in any way. We lost that game because of mentality. There's a difference between Man City's mentality and ours. Man City's mentality is like the Arsenal of old. Like the Arsenal I know. Right? Where no matter what ground they go to, we do not lose. Like, we get something from this game, no matter what's thrown at us. Right? And we go down fighting. Like, and we make sure we do our job to the best of our ability. Right? Then you've got Arteta's mentality, which is as soon as one thing goes against us, it all goes to pot. And this is exactly what happened again. Exactly what happened again. Right? As soon as that penalty was converted, it all went to shit. We started getting bookings left, right and centre. People wouldn't calm the fuck down. To the point that we nearly had another sending off as well. Like, and even after all that, we still had chances to win the game. But no. Did we bring on the likes of Pepe even? He brought Smith Rowe on, obviously holding down to come on because of Gabriel coming off. But he could have brought on Pepe. No, didn't. I'm going to stick with El Neni. I'm going to pick El Neni. Like, people are going to say that's the assistant. No, it's not the assistant. That's a pre-planned frigging substitution by Arteta. Like, either that or the assistant needs to go as much as Arteta does. Like, go for it, man. People are going to say it's a free hit anyway, right? And we're going to lose anyway. So, go for it. Why not? Stick Pepe on. Right? I just don't get it. Just, like, and this is why we don't end up winning a lot of games. This is why we end up don't winning these big games, sorry. Because in these big games, we don't take the initiative and take the chance when we see it. When we see it square in front of us, we don't take it. Right? And it winds me the fuck up. Right? Because now, we've seen Tottenham win a 96 winner. Man United, I think, are still to play. I'm not sure, bearing on this result. I'd have to look, actually. I'd have to look. Let me have a look at the Premier League. Yeah, Man United are to play on Monday. So, that'll be, what? If they win that game, which is against Wolves, not an easy game at Old Trafford. But if they win that game, what? They get within 34. They'll be getting 1 point behind us with a game in hand. Like, and Tottenham, like, they'll be, right, with 2 games in hand, there will be 4 points in above us if they win both of them. Like, so, like, people keep saying about top 4. Like, get out of here. Get real. We're not getting top 4. Like, why? Because we beat Norwich 5-0. Whoa, I'm glad that's your level. Like, if we beat Leicester 5-0, I hear your point. But we ain't beating Leicester 5-0. Never. We're not beating that, ever. No. Not with Arteta, especially. And even then, no one even saw that game. I said through that game, people were ridiculing me, saying I'm being too negative. Because I'm looking at that game and looking at the performance of it. And saying, if we did that against any other team, we get touched. What happens? We play like that, right? Or actually, no, we play better, actually. But because we lose our heads, bang, we get touched. Right? And Man City didn't even play half as good as they're supposed to be. To be honest, if they played their full, the way they did supposed to play, it would have probably been a lot more. And maybe it would have been early curtains, but and a different story. But like, it was a decent performance until they decided to lose their heads and lose their mentality or sense of mentality. And that's why I have no faith in Arteta. Simple. Right? Simple. and my case will get proven right every time, right? But it's not about me being right. This is about me wanting what's best for my club, right? And sorry, Arteta is not the one. He's not the guy to take us forward, right? He's not the guy to go win us the Premier League, right? In 2 to 3 years. I don't care what anyone says, right? Simple as that, right? But I don't know. Maybe I'm being cynical. Maybe I'm being too critical. Maybe I'm just being deluded. I don't know. But make sure you do hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. I really want to get to 1.2 as soon as possible. So if you could do that for us, it'd be really appreciated. Yeah, so please do. More likes, the more awareness we get, and the more money we raise as well. So please do so. And yeah, we're back. We're back tomorrow, I think, with the Liver Awareness show. So I think, well, yeah, I think it's something like that. But which will be a Sunday. So, but yeah, make sure you do that. And stay safe, stay well.